Hi and welcome to Bob Harper Jukebox Amplifier Repairs from Somerset, England. And on the bench today, as we did yesterday, we've got this Jupiter amplifier. I was giving it its initial test with the scope and all that yesterday, but today is a listening test, and I must say it's an excellent sounding amplifier, this one. I know Jupiter got a bit of a reputation for some of their stuff being inferior, but I can't say that about their amplifiers. Absolutely superb sounding amplifier this is. Anyway, a little bit I forgot to mention yesterday before we have a listening test. There is at least 5 versions of this amplifier. There's 4 very similar to this one, and there is another one with AVC. This one has not got the AVC. The one I did years ago did, and I could never find a schematic for it, but I have got the schematics for this one. Of the 4 versions of this amplifier, they've done 3 with the same output valves as this, some 189s, and they did one version with a 6973 valves in it. The rest of the amplifier is the same, but what it does mean is the power supply must be matched to the amplifier, and I think the problem with this one, this power supply, was for the 6973 version. Although it would have worked, it would have never sounded as good as it could because the bias and the HT are wrong. So that's why I've replaced that resistor back there, which sets the bias for the output valves. It's now giving us correct minus 15 volts. I think for the 6973s, it's 20 something volts, which makes a big difference to the output valves and the distortion. Anyway, that's enough of that. Also, these connectors on the side here for the mains and on-off switch are obviously not original, and I need to tidy that up before it goes back. I meant to do that before shooting the video, actually. Anyway, we'll put it on for you, have a listen. I'll demonstrate the bass and treble range on these controls here. Unbelievable compared with some other amplifiers. So I'll put it on for you, demute it. Bass, treble, just mute it. Okay, so it's muted now. So yeah, there we go. It's a little listening test of the Jupiter amplifier. And what I'll do now, I'll pause this video and we'll turn the amplifier over while their bottom cover plates are still off, and we'll have a look inside to see what I've done. Right, now looking at the power supply section first, this has been worked on by somebody before me. It's had its main filter capacitors changed. Not quite how I would have done it, but there's nothing wrong with it. The caps are fine, it works, and it's safe. So yes, apart from the changing that bias resistor and this one here, not done a lot of work in the power supply. Nothing really wrong with it. Working on the amplifier, these coupling capacitors here had been changed, although not very well, so I've redone those. But none of the electrolytics in the amplifier section had been replaced at all. So you've got new electrolytics there, and over there. Coupling capacitors I've reinstalled. It needed quite a few resistors replaced that were out of tolerance, or even one of them was out open circuit. Placed a few resistors around the input stages. All the other capacitors in there that I've left are fine. So yeah, I've cleaned the contacts on the mute relay. So yeah, he's all done. As you can see, there's quite a bit in this amplifier, and the AVC one is even more packed because it's got another couple of valves for the AVC operation on it. But anyway, that's a look at the Jupiter amplifier. Hope you found it interesting. Don't very often see one of these. That's why I've done a bit of a longer video for them. Might help somebody, especially this. If you've got one with the cover off, you can see how it should be restored. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know what's on the bench yet. Got a bit of an empty bench at the moment after this one, so we'll wait and see what comes in. Okay, thanks a lot for watching.